Let's take a look at another example. I'm going to define an empty array. Let's call this my array. Now let's inspect this. All right, so here we have a prototype property. Let's look at the prototype or the parent for this array. Okay, look, in this object we have these methods. Chances are you have used some of these methods before. For example, we can call index of to locate an object in an array. We can call push to add a new object to the array, and so on. So all these methods are defined in this object, which is the prototype or the parent for all arrays in JavaScript. So this is what we have in memory. We have my array, which derives from, let's call this object array base. Now let's inspect the prototype of the array base object. So back here, if you scroll down, look here we have another proto property. Let's expand this. What do you see here? That looks familiar, right? This is our object base or the root object in JavaScript. So here's a visualization of what we have in memory. My array derives from array base and array base derives from object base. This is what we call multi-level inheritance. What about the objects that we create using our custom constructors? So here we have this constructor circle, and we have created the circle object using this constructor. So let's inspect this on the console. So circle, here's our circle object. It has a prototype. Look, this prototype is the prototype for all circle objects that we create using our circle constructor. Let's call this circle base. So every time we call the circle constructor to create a new circle object, this constructor will create a new object and set its prototype property to circle base. In other words, objects created by a given constructor will have the same prototype. So all circle objects created by the circle constructor will have the same prototype. And similarly, all arrays created by the array constructor will have the same prototype. Now back here, so this is our circle base. Circle base also has a prototype. Let's see what we have here. What is this object? That's object base, right? The root object in JavaScript. So this is what we have in memory. We have the circle object that inherits from circle base, and circle base inherits from object base.